Hey guys, Nick Kemp here. As the weather starts to turn, it's time to talk fall, functional, and timeless style. And today we are talking Barbour. Barbour is a 130-year-old British company that basically invented the wax jacket. Today we're going to talk about their 4 top styles, the details that set them apart, and how to style them for fall. Founded in 1894 to outfit sailors and fishermen, Barbour has since been committed to functional, weatherproof outerwear. We've had a chance to go over to the Barbour factory a few times and work hand in hand with them on some special projects and really see how the sausage is made. Like the gear that we love here at Huckberry, Barbour is meant to be an investment, get better with age, and tell the stories of each and every one of your adventures. Today we're going to run through some of our favorite Barbour jackets and how to style them. First up, we have the Barbour Spey jacket. Here we have it in olive. The Spey jacket was originally designed for fly fishermen and is now beloved today for its cropped, boxy silhouette. This will give you more of a modern look with a classic Barbour style. This is the shortest jacket in the Barbour lineup. It has 2 welt flap pockets on the lower front. It has some great vintage fly fishing details, like the brass D-ring featured on the front chest. You also have another brass D-ring on the side. This was originally for clipping gear onto while fly fishing, and today is just a really cool, authentic detail on this jacket. We also have the soft corduroy collar, which Barbour is known for, and is a nice balance to the rugged wax cotton body. You have this really great throat tab that you can button up in inclement weather. Getting into the inside of the jacket, you have the classic Barbour tartan lining that you'll see run throughout a lot of their line. And you have these really great Velcro interior pockets at the waist as well. Also, with a lot of great Barbour jackets, you have this chunky front zipper with the signature Barbour circle pull tab. The Barbour Spey jacket also features a raglan sleeve, a design detail that you'll see across several of the Barbour jackets in their lineup. This was an original design detail that Barbour worked in early into the line with a lot of functional thought behind it. A raglan sleeve, for those who don't know, has no traditional shoulder seam or armhole similar to the shirt that I'm wearing. It has a seam that cuts across the front of your body, and you'll have another one in the back. The reason that Barbour did this was, again, for waterproofing capabilities. With no shoulder seam, if you're caught in a rainstorm or inclement weather, there's less water falling directly on the shoulder seam. And then the way that they've rolled the seams as well allows the water to roll off of the body and not get inside of the seams, increasing the water repellency of these jackets. So we've styled the Spey jacket in olive. We've kind of broken up the denim on denim look with a nice dark belt, as well as a great pair of dark Chelsea boots that kind of break up that tonality of the denim on denim. This is, when I say cropped, a cropped jacket. You can see it hits right at the model's waist and is a boxy, relaxed silhouette. Again, perfect for the guy looking for a heritage look, but styling and cut that's a little bit more modern and fashion forward. For me, I am grabbing this jacket when I'm going fishing, the original tension and functionality of this jacket. It's also one of my favorite jackets to grab on the weekend. It's nice, it's lightweight, it's easy to throw on and not super fussy. It looks great with almost anything in my closet, and so it's a very, very, very functional jacket. Next up, we have the Barbour Beaufort jacket, which is the one jacket in the lineup that you can throw absolutely over anything, thanks to its well-balanced, perfect mid-length. Cut is just long enough to cover your blazer from the office, but also this jacket looks great and rugged with a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. One of the biggest differences from the Spey jacket, length, obviously. This is a jacket that is gonna hit you at your lower hips. There's a lot of great details packed into this Beaufort jacket. First off, you have the hand warmer pockets at waist height that are lined in a super soft, cozy moleskin fabric. You have the 2 lower signature shape Barbour bellowed pockets with drain ports at the bottom. This has the storm flap, so you have the snap front with the 2-way separating zipper. Similar to the Spey jacket, has that nice chunky zipper with that signature O-ring Barbour pull tab. Getting inside of this jacket also features the Barbour signature tartan pattern. One really cool detail on this jacket that I love that a lot of people miss is it has this zipper system on the inside of the jacket. This allows you to zip in one of Barbour's fleece or quilted liners, which gives you a lot of extra warmth and allows you to take this jacket into the colder months. This jacket also features a game pocket on the back side of the jacket that is zippered and runs across the full length back. Originally, this was a game pouch and is lined in a special material that is easy to clean. It's also great for maps, extra storage. I throw water bottles back there when I'm out around the town. So very, very versatile, really big pocket in the back that can fit an iPad if you wanted it to. The Beaufort jacket also features wax canvas shell with the raglan sleeves for that same rugged, hard-wearing nature. Here we have styled the Beaufort jacket in a super classic, timeless manner. Paired this with a Oxford in the blue university stripe, which you can never go wrong with. And then we've got that paired with a pair of light wash Flint & Tinder stretch selvage jeans. And then for accessories, we've paired that with a great multicolored braided belt and a pair of Astroflex derbies and a suede, which gives some nice contrast to the light wash denim and the Oxford shirt. My Beaufort hangs right by my front door. For me, it's a perfect jacket to grab when I'm out running errands around town. Next up in the Barbour lineup, we have the iconic Beacon jacket, cut like a tailored 3-button sport coat made from a rugged wax cotton canvas. This jacket perfectly blends rugged utility with elevated sophistication. So unlike the Spey and Beaufort jacket that we just looked at, which are a little bit of a boxier, roomier cut, this is definitely a more tailored, smart casual silhouette, again, to kind of look like a sport coat. On that note of looking like a sports coat, you have the great notch lapels that give you that blazer-like look. You have some really great leather accents on here. You have a soft leather on the top of the notch collar. You also have some really nice leather binding details down at the cuffs. There's also some additional great reinforcements. You have the extra reinforcements on the shoulder as well as on the back of the arm, just to give you an extra layer of durability. You also have some other great details that give it that smart casual look and nod. You have this great welt flat pocket up top, which kind of gives you that sport coat vibe, with 2 lower bellowed patch pockets. Getting into the inside of the jacket, again, we have that great iconic Barbour tartan plaid. We have 2 inside welt button pockets, again, giving off that sport coat vibe and feeling, and some great wool trim detail on the inside of those front plackets. Also similar to the Beaufort jacket, the Beacon jacket also features that great game pocket across the back that has 2 separate zippered pockets to create one large back game pocket. As I mentioned, this is Barbour's most tailored silhouette. Think about how you're gonna wear this. Barbour actually recommends buying a size up from your typical Barbour size to allow for the tailored nature of this jacket. So we have styled the Beacon jacket, again, in that smart, casual, little bit more elevated feeling. It's styled with the Flint & Tinder Architect shirt, which gives it that slightly more elevated look and feel. We've then paired that with a pair of Flint & Tinder All-American denim and natural. And then we've also paired it with a pair of Astroflex City Flex shoes, which again, just round out that really smart, casual, elevated look. This jacket could easily replace your everyday blazer or sports coat. It's great to wear to and from the office, especially if you want a little bit more of a rugged, elevated look. The Beacon jacket definitely fits the bill here. Again, it's also great on date nights when you want to look a little bit more elevated and put together, but you want your own more rugged flair to the look. The last jacket we have in the Barbour lineup for today is the Solway Modified Jacket. It is the definition of versatility. It hits the sweet spot between traditional field coat and modern outerwear. The Solway jacket was one of Barbour's first flagship products, introduced in the 1960s, and has now been reintroduced in this modified silhouette. Let's get into some of my favorite details. I really love the length of the Solway modified jacket. It hits a sweet spot. It's a little bit longer than the Spey jacket, but it's shorter than the Beaufort jacket. So it, for me, is the perfect length that I'm always wanting to gravitate towards. This is the most relaxed and boxy silhouette from everything that we've looked at today. You can see this is a medium and it's quite roomy in the width. Solway jacket in the modified version has this really cool cross-cut corduroy pocket flap with this really great mitered expandable chest pocket. You have, again, the iconic Barbour silhouette bottom pockets with that signature bellowed shape. This also has a really cool detail that you don't see on a lot of jackets these days, this kind of envelope type closure on the pocket flap. When it's raining, no water is gonna get into your pockets. And then it also has a great side entry behind the backside of the bellow pockets. Great place to put your hands when it's cold outside. And the Solway jacket also features this great removable hood that can easily button in and off of the jacket. So it's there when you need it, remove it when you don't. The Solway jacket also features that signature raglan sleeve, also has the great storm flap and two-way zipper with that chunky zipper and signature round Barbour pull tab. Getting into the inside of the jacket, again, common theme, we have that Barbour iconic tartan plaid lining. And then you have this great interior Velcroed pocket, which also features some really awesome Solway custom artwork for the reissue of this jacket. We were able to really layer this jacket up without getting too bulky underneath. We've styled it with the Flint and Tinder Type 2 denim jacket with a flannel underneath it. So a lot of layers here, but again, doesn't look too tight or bulky anywhere that the model is wearing it. We've kind of leaned this a little bit more rugged. We've styled this with our Flint and Tinder Mason canvas pants. And then for footwear, we've styled this with a great Sebago mock toe shoe, which gives it that nice casual heritage look and feel to round out the outfit. It's not by chance that Barbour has been around for as long as they have. These jackets are really easy to wear and easy to style. And best recommendation is to not overthink it. We've kind of given you some thought starters here and a place to jump off, but all of these jackets can be worn in a wide array of activities and places. Don't be afraid to have fun with it. Turn it into your own and style it the way that you feel most comfortable wearing. As a reminder, you can shop all of these jackets and all of these looks at Huckberry. Let us know if you have any questions about either of those below. And until next time, we'll see you out there.